Welcome back to Good Morning Football. I'm on NFL.com/relief right now, where I see that we as an NFL family have raised just under $7 million through the Draft-a-thon. It's really easy to donate, and it benefits things that we all know and love. The Salvation Army, Feeding America, Meals on Wheels, United Way, the American Red Cross, and it goes to all of those equally. So please, the CDC Foundation, these are important causes, especially right now with the unfortunate fact that we're all going through COVID-19, and there's people that need our help. If you can donate $1, less than $1, anything you can, please go to NFL.com/relief. The website is up and ready for donations, and I'm really, really hoping we can get a little bit closer to that $10 million mark, Nate.
That's right, Kay. Let's continue to give and give and give. And right now, we're going to give you something from an alternate universe. Now, nearly anyone who you've asked Andrew Luck's junior year in college, they would have told you he was going to go #1 overall. Andrew Luck, though, he decided to stay in school. In this preview of the digital series NFL What If, which is pretty cool, our team of investigators, they take a look at a different decision that could have shaped the landscape of the quarterback position for the past decade. Check it out.
Jim has hit the nail on the head here. The 2011 draft is the proof that you do not need and you should not overreach for a quarterback. Don't do that. And in fact, of course, Cam Newton would have gone to Denver.
Damn, keep it on, man. Good luck to you, man. Stay healthy. Okay.
But that's just the start of it, fellas, because the torch would have been passed all over the world of pro football that year.
Hey, wait a second. You need help? Dave.
I brought some visual aids here to make my point here for you. Andrew Luck is now living in Football America in Charlotte, North Carolina. So instead, Cam is going to land in Denver, here. I can't see him, but he's here. That means that there's no room now for Peyton Manning. Right. Don't look confused by it, Peyton. No room for you in Denver, no matter. There's a spot open now with Matt Hasselbeck moving on up in Seattle.
Oh,
so
man.
Move to Seattle. With Peyton Manning in Seattle and presumably winning a Lombardi at least that Russell Wilson won when he was there. Now, he's not going to wind up in Seattle. Where's he going to go? Who was rumored to be taking him in the 3rd round if Seattle didn't? The Philadelphia Eagles. So now Russell Wilson lands in Philadelphia. There's no room for Carson Wentz there. Where's Carson Wentz go? I'll leave that to you. I'm out of gas.
So Andrew Luck's what if is pretty wild. But in that same draft that he was taking #1 overall to the Colts, there was almost another huge what if. The Eagles were thinking about going and grabbing Russell Wilson in the 3rd round. Here's Howie Roseman discussing it with our very own Mike Garafolo. Check it out.
I feel like my lesson that I learned from that is, what is the difference between taking a guy in the 2nd round and 3rd round if you get a guy who's an important player to your football team?
All right, I just want to make sure that the 2012 draft you're talking about, because it's been reported you had interest in Russell Wilson. So you're talking about Russell Wilson was a guy that you kind of had in your crosshairs.
Yeah, I'm not going to get tampering charges. I'm not going to do anything. So, I'm just saying we're going to make sure we learn from the things that we did, and we're not going to get cute.
Well, what we're going to do is get cute right now and present that what if in an alternate universe. So what if the Eagles went and they snatched Russell Wilson? I mean, there's so many different variables and so many different situations that would have spun from this. How about just Seattle, the success that Russell Wilson had early on? And you know that a quarterback makes the defense. So would we know of the Legion of Boom? What about Beastquake and Beast Mode? Would we know Marshawn as the guy that we know today? What about the success that Russell Wilson brought to Seattle? Would he have had that immediate success in Philly? And also in that same draft, Philadelphia Eagles selected a quarterback, Nick Foles. So there's so many different things that would have happened if the Eagles would have went with Russell Wilson in that same draft. What do you guys think about that what if possibility?
So they won a
It's
Super
so
Bowl.
unbelievably fun. I think Andy Reid would still be with the Eagles, so maybe the Chiefs never win a Super Bowl. Russ would have been behind Michael Vick on the Eagles. How do those two careers play out? And also remember, the #2 pick that the Eagles eventually used on Carson Wentz came from the Browns. So then, is Carson Wentz now on the Browns? Does Baker Mayfield, that put him on the Jets, which puts Sam Darnold on the Bills? This is so fun. We could do a 3-hour show on it.
Yeah, and the wonder of it is that Andrew Luck didn't go pro. So Andrew Luck then waits a year, goes to the Colts, and then that leads to Peyton Manning obviously being all that stuff happening there. So I think you could look at every single team in the NFL being affected by every single pick of that draft. And the fact that Russell Wilson didn't get to Philadelphia, didn't go to the Eagles, and instead went to the Seahawks, it forged different paths. But both teams, they did win Super Bowls. I don't think either one is regretting it.
Yeah. And I don't know if the Eagles, given the way that they won, right, the improbable, magical, dog mask way, I don't think Eagles fans would have traded the way that it went down, the way that it unfolded for anything, Triggs.
Yeah, no, this is a storybook season for them, and they look back on it with such fondness from a 1960 World Championship, waiting all those years, and to beat Brady with their former backup coming back in as their backup was fantastic. I'm telling you, Eagles fans, they love them Nick Foles. I don't think they necessarily are losing sleep over that draft pick.
Whew, my mind is in a pretzel right now, but I got to tell you, guys, I think we'll be really excited about this. One thing we all love is having guests come stop by and come through our show. We have the GM